the biggest difference between your iron and maybe when it comes to hybrids is how we are actually going to get the ball up in the air. So irons tend to be our shorter clubs in the bag. The shorter the club is in the bag, we want that ball placement to be closer to the middle. So we'll start in the middle, which will be our wedge. And then as the club gets longer, so 8, 9, 7, 6, the ball placement will actually move up a little bit in our stance with each club. And now why that is the longer the club, the longer it takes to get square. If I take that 7 iron or 6 iron or 5 iron and I put it towards the back of my stance in the middle of the stance, I've effectively taken that 5 iron and turned it into a 3 iron. I'm going to hit it much lower. We want to hit that ball high in the air. So if we could take that ball placement and push it up just a little front of center, that's where we'll start. And how do we get the ball up in the air with the irons?
Down on it, whatever
You
that
hit
means.
down on it.
There we go.
Whatever that
Absolutely.
means.
Exactly.
I know
Golf
the
is a game of
answer. I
opposites.
just don't know how to do it.
You hit down on the ball to make it go up in the air. And so if we can make sure
good.
that once we get in our setup with our knees flexed, a little bit of chest lean, arms hanging down, that's a pretty common theme in each one of these, isn't it? Once we get in this position, we're going to take the club back to our first position. The club is going to be parallel to the ground. The toe of the club is going to be pointing up to the sky.
Exactly. Yep.
Very good, very good. And then from here, I want you to take it up to a comfortable position at the top of your swing, making sure we can keep that left arm just as straight as we possibly can. Good, and now once we get in this position, our lower body is what's going to start our downswing. The lower body is going to start to turn while our hands are driving into the ground. Very nice, good. Very nice, good. So what makes a hybrid different from hitting an iron? Well, again, longer club in the bag, so we need to push it forward in our stance. You can hit down on a hybrid, but you can also sweep it. So there's a couple different ways to hit it. So you can play it like you're hitting an iron, or you can play it like you're hitting a wood. My suggestion would be to throw it up in your stance. Way up in your stance, you can sweep it a little more, get that ball up way up in the air. All right, let's try and hit some. Joel and I will come around and help everybody out.
Perfect.